So what's up? That was loud. What's up? What's up?
That was very loud.
All right, so folks, welcome. We're coming to you just live after Bash in Berlin, or as I like to refer to it as Bust
Bore
in Berlin, or Boring in Berlin, or
I was struggling to stay
I can't
awake.
close anymore. Yeah, it was tough to stay awake during that one. That was bad. I know you can't have banger after banger after banger every night, or every PLE, but that was that was rough to get through.
I just feel like it's a lot to try to have a PLE every 4 weeks.
Yeah, it takes all the anticipation from people. Well, the storylines, because you need time to build. To be like, damn it, I want to see that. It's
And
just
there's
like,
only, I guess you could say, it's 2 storylines: Judgment Day, and then the Jade and Bianca. And
honestly, I'm getting bored of the Judgment Day stuff. So the Bloodline thing is really fizzled to nothing. I don't know if they're just trying to work out Roman's schedule coming back, or
I know.
to be as big as it is and as hot as it is right now.
I'm kind of like
going on.
Yeah, I'm just kind of like, if I see Solo now, I'm just like, shut up.
Yeah,
It's like, you ain't gonna do anything.
yeah. He's terrible. He's not even ready, in my opinion, for front position with any faction or anything, or tag team. He needs to be the enforcer, maybe, like he was. But other than that,
Yeah.
nothing.
He's not really impressed me much.
All right, oddly enough, crazy, weird stuff. It started out the Bash in Berlin with KO and Cody Rhodes. They've been doing that a lot lately, making the Universal Undisputed title the first match.
The first match. Yeah,
I don't know,
past
WWE. I don't
couple.
get it, man. I don't get it. It's weird. It's weird.
Yeah, I mean, it's fine if you want to have a title match for the first match, but I feel like the women's tag team title match should have been
It's weird
first.
having to watch matches like that after, when you watch the world title match first, and then you got Bianca and Jade, and it's so hard to, like, it don't work out energy wise.
No, not at all.
It should build, boom, boom, bam.
Yeah.
And this is like, boom, it just rides flat, and it's
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, KO and Cody were the match of the, day for us.
They need to work on y'all's energy flow.
'cause
WWE.
It was 1 p.m. here. But yeah, KO and Cody were. I mean, and it wasn't even like a great match.
Yeah, it wasn't that great.
But it was a good match.
Cody won. They did express the bad knee part. That we were wondering why. They did express that he done something. He went for a Cody cutter. I think looked like he messed his knee up. Still don't know what that was all about, but why they mentioned that. Like, it wasn't a big enough angle. They still going to do something else with it, but it's just kind of stupid. Sound like the John Moxley thing I told you about off Steve Austin's, when he said, Steve Austin, I was going to do that. You got a bad knee. Nobody else knows this. And it sounded like they just took it from that. But it didn't mean anything in the end.
But yeah, it didn't mean anything.
Cody's still your undisputed world champion. Next, they move to your girl and my favorite female wrestler, because you're my girl. You're my wife. I love you.
Way to save yourself there.
That was honest truth. Jade and Bianca versus Sabrina the Teenage Witches. Yep. And
I love our names for them.
yeah, Bianca and Jade came out with the victory. Sabrina the Teenage Witches lost their tag team titles.
Yes.
No split, like you said.
I know. I really did thought
split. But they did mention a couple times. I noticed they mentioned something about them being tighter, and Bianca being like a what's it called? Like a role model, something to look up to,
Yeah.
But, yeah. So your girl's got the tag team titles back.
I know. I'm
happy about that.
excited. Yes, I'm very happy. Well deserved. Bianca deserves a title.
Then Punk. What, Jade don't?
Yes, Jade does.
Next, Punk, finally. Punk and McIntyre. It was a strap match. So this is Amber's first strap match. Amber, what do you thought? What did you think of your first strap match in wrestling?
I thought this one was good.
Yeah.
Now I will say, Cody and KO and this match were my two top matches.
Yeah.
I thought this one was good actually.
It's pretty decent. A little
Yeah.
long, I thought.
A little
There's
what?
some long matches tonight.
Yeah.
Today.
Well, I mean, there wasn't but what 5 matches.
Yeah.
So yeah, I had to make them long.
Yeah.
But I thought it was interesting that,
Yeah.
and I did like the lights. It's just
Yeah, the lights are new. Like for me, I know
red
WWE's done that.
lights.
I've seen that before. But I was trying to explain to Amber how the match goes, and then I was like, "Oh yeah, WWE has the lights that kind of signify when somebody tags." Is if you know, and you've been watching wrestling a long time, like I have, that they didn't do that a lot, like with the Russian chain matches and stuff like that. But pretty good match in the end. I also, my favorite part was that Drew kept the bracelet of CM Punk down by his balls, all in his pubic hair down here.
I'm gonna go
Get it.
with there is a pocket.
He don't have no
in
pocket. He has not got a pocket. Drew is wearing his wrestling little banana hammock Speedos. And then about after he did a bunch of wrestling and he was sweating a lot. His pubes were sweating. And he had
I'm sorry, guys.
Punk's bracelet down there by his junk. All over by his balls. Then he put it on his wrist, and then Punk ended up getting it and did four GTSs, 3 GTSs.
He did 3.
He touched the corners between them, and then I think before the last one, he reached down and grabbed the bracelet.
Yes,
turned
he grabbed
it
the
up,
bracelet
grabbed
first.
it with his ball sweat all over it, with Drew's ball sweat, and he put it all over his hand, and he lifted it up like that, and then everybody was like, "Yeah!" And they were like, "CM Punk, CM Punk," and then Punk was like, "Mwah." And I was just like, "Man, that's got Drew's ball sweat all over it. What in the world?" That was
Again,
crazy. But Punk won fine.
I think they have pockets.
They don't have no pocket for anybody.
They can have
one
it
day,
inside.
One day I'm gonna have what I'll have is I'm gonna have a feud with somebody, and the feud is gonna be that I take their necklace or their bracelet. So I need a pocket to put it in, so I don't get ball sweat on it. No, they don't do that. So Punk, your winner on that. On to the next match was the Terror Twins and Judgment Day.
Oh yeah.
Turned out just like you said. All the people from Judgment Day came out.
Yeah, I'm still trying to figure out why it wasn't called as a.
I told you.
Interference.
You always ask those questions like,
I know.
why is it disqualified? Because it just doesn't matter this match. And you're like, well, wait, this is not disqualification. I'm like, it makes sense whenever they want it to, if they need it to. 10 people come in.
3
use
people come in and
tables.
interfere with the match, and
Yeah.
nothing gets called.
Yeah. Like JD had a steel pipe and like nothing. Just
Yeah.
Anyway, in the end, Terror Twins won.
Yes.
It was interesting. They kept kind of teasing Dom and
Maria.
Rhea at the same time.
God, that'd be so awesome if they made that a match.
And they kept teasing. They can't now. Attitude Era, I was explaining to Amber that they would do that. They would just let the man
Yeah.
beat the hell out of the woman, power bomber, whatever. It was good old days.
it was
I
the good
didn't
old days,
mean
and I
that.
didn't even watch it.
Yeah, I didn't mean that. Like power bombing ladies. It was the good old days. Unless you were Mae Young, the one that the Dudley Boys did. But anyway, Terror Twins walked away with a win. They did not only tease, they did some good stuff. Like she got to manhandle Dom around. She ended up doing her little zip. What's it called?
The Riptide?
Riptide on Liv. Did the Razor's Edge.
Yeah, they did a double
With,
Razor's Edge.
That was cool
On
with
them.
Damien. But yeah, a lot of the people from everybody, I guess. Finn came out from Judgment Day. But
Yeah, he's got a personal vendetta
They won
against Damien.
in the
He
end.
looks mad now every time
Well,
he comes out.
and like you said, they may be doing something for Bad Blood in the end. I don't know.
Yeah.
Why? Oh yes, I just wrote that on the notes. So total there were 5 matches today at the Bash in Berlin from WWE.
KO.
They said they had a
tag
new
team.
record
strap
for
judgment.
arenas, not stadiums, but a new record.
Yes.
So that's cool, good job. But the show was pretty off, and I know you had a weird crowd. It was kind of odd. They were live, they were hype.
Are you not going to talk about Gunther, Randy?
Yeah, we'll
Oh.
get to him. I'm just saying, like they were hype, but like
Yeah, the crowd was
event-
very lively.
the event. And, it seems like I asked you about a couple people. Like LA didn't defend his tonight, or
He
so-and-so?
did his last
Like,
night.
yeah, but like but that's not the PL. It's not the PLE. You know?
Yeah.
So like I was asking, like Braun's not gonna defend his, like Gunther or LA Knight's not gonna defend. And then like we didn't see like a Paul, we didn't see Uso, Jay. So like it seems like we just missed a lot of star power to kind of tonight, doesn't it?
Yeah, you're
Even though
right.
we got-
It
we
was
just-
missing a lot of star power.
It just kind of seemed that way. I don't know. But, well, I don't know. The Gunther match and the Randy Orton match was, man, probably one of the worst matches I've seen in wrestling,
It
period.
was
not just
definitely
of
the worst
show.
match of
It was,
this PLE.
It was bad, and that's coming from an Orton fan. Like, I like Randy Orton.
I wonder what was
Well,
wrong with him.
It was odd. It was kind of weird. They, at one point, I mentioned to you they were blown up. And you asked, like, what does that mean? Like, just if you don't know what that means, like blown up, out of cardio. Like, you can't move anymore. You're out of breath. But that's not typical of Orton or Gunther. But man, I don't know if
neither
it was
one.
hot in that where they were wrestling at. Maybe
I don't know.
it was a very.
I was hoping to find out at the press
slow-paced
conference, but you
match.
called me in here.
I called you. We can watch the press conference later. Well, they're not going to tell you what happened. They're not
Well,
going to be the reasons the Randy Orton
I was hoping
and
maybe
Gunther
they would-
match looks so shitty. Was because
Well, I know they're not
They
going to
both
say
hadn't been
those
doing cardio.
words.
they both hadn't been doing their cardio very well. They were blown
I
up.
know they're not going to say those words exactly, but I
Yeah.
was kind of hoping maybe they would touch base
They're
on.
not, but it's on record anyway. And we were trying to bust a live in here, but we didn't know you had to have 50 subscribers to do live. So people get
So
to subscribe.
subscribe so we can go live.
Hit the little thumb thing down there. Subscribe to it, like it, and share our channel and video. I may have to end up leaving this show. One guy said it'd be better if it was just a wife wrestling show. So we're gonna see how that goes. I don't know. I'm sure
No
she appreciates that compliment. But
No hubby,
You do.
no wifey.
all right. So, but anyway, yeah, it's kind of a fun thing because you know I feel like I got you into wrestling. And
Yeah.
now you're my wrestling watch buddy,
Exactly.
along with my best buddy. So.
Exactly.
Yeah. But anyway, so the Gunther match, it was just, it was bad. It was slow paced.
Such a bore.
It was very slow paced. Had no rhythm of any kind, had no cadence, had no, I don't know. It was rough. It was just bad. No good moves, no really good spots where I was like, man, the match was bad. But it did have those 2 or 3 spots. And I mean, nothing. And then it ended with a fucking sleeper. He put him in a sleeper. That's like Randy Orton.
It made me sleepy.
I know. It's making me sleepy now. But Randy Orton loses to Gunther with a sleeper. And I'm sorry. I'm just going to go ahead and say it right now for everybody to disagree. And feel free to let me know what you think of in the comments. But I hate Gunther. I think he's one of the worst professional wrestlers in ever. Like, he's absolutely terrible. Like, his character is terrible. His wrestling style is terrible. I don't know why no agent hasn't came up to him and said, hey, don't do that frog splash anymore because you look like you're paraplegic trying to do a frog splash. He looks terrible.
Yeah.
Our dog's crying right now because he looks so bad doing that frog splash. She hears me talking about it. She's just like, ooh, it's terrible. Frog splash. But anyway, Gunther, he's just, man, I can't even believe they given him the world title. He chops hard, and that's about it.
He
That's
can
about
put you
all
in a
does.
sleeper. That's what
And
it
he puts
is.
you in a sleeper.
Yeah.
And he also, does the power bomb hard.
Oh, yeah.
But other than that, he's terrible. He's just so boring. His matches are so boring. His character is so boring and dry and stale. I do not like Gunther. And it's not in the good heat way. It's not like I don't like him and he has heat. I don't like him. And my dog don't like him. So, but anyway, WWE, I'm going to have to give you a thumbs down on that show. And my dog just gave you a thumbs apart. For that means that sucks too.
We still love you.
Yeah, we still love you. We're going to tune in and
But-
stuff because we're kind of lifers. We're fans and stuff like that.
Yeah. And I can't wait
But-
for Bad Blood.
Yeah, can't wait for Bad Blood.
I have high
Lucy,
hopes.
stop. We're not going to let you see Gunther anymore. Shh. Right. But yeah, so hopefully Bad Blood's going to be better. We don't know what that's going to have in it, any kind of like bloodline stuff, or if it's going to be like bloodline based. We talked about that before.
Yeah.
But anyway,
Guess we'll find out in the next couple
yeah,
weeks.
we just wanted to cover that. But we will see you guys the next time. We're not sure when the next time is because our schedule is just kind of rough. We watch nights, we're sleepy, and we can't get in here to do the podcast. But we're going to try our best. Right, baby.
Right.
I love you.
I love you.
Thank you for staying up watching Bash and Brilliant with me. It was a pretty big book.
You're welcome.
I love you. Peace out.
I love you. Bye.
Hmm.